for you. What for you? Yeah, die for you. You know it's true. Everything I do. Hey guys, what's up? What's up? This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. How are you tonight? Happy Wednesday. Middle of the week vibes. Man, I am telling you what. I am very grateful. Grateful, blessed, and highly favored. I don't know about you. There's Joni, my dear friend Joni. Good to see you. Are you guys grateful, blessed, and highly favored too? Life is good, right? Life is good. Okay, I got to spend the evening having dinner with my my aunt, my cousin, and her baby son, who's a year old, and he's so cute. He's just like, oh, I can't wait to be a dad, you guys. I can't wait to be a dad. Like, really, this kid is adorable. But I'm telling you, I don't know what his past life thing was, but this kid does nothing but eat. I've never seen a child like this in my life. He's a year old. He's so cute. You just want to like pinch his little cheeks. And he literally, the only time he gets sad or fussy is when there's no food. Like, as long as the food keeps coming, and I'm not exaggerating one bit, as long as the food keeps coming, this kid's like hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth. The minute the food stops coming, he turns into like Hercules, banging around and screaming. It's crazy. But I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to be a dad. I think in a past life, though, this kid was like King Henry VIII having his feast. And he's been waiting to reincarnate. And he's been like, his soul has been like, oh my God, the minute I get into human form again, I'm going to just like eat nonstop forever and ever. And he spent that first year of his life since he's been back. He's like, he's just eating it up, man. He is tearing it up. I'm like, all right, tiger. So yeah, he's a cutie though. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I'm doing intuitive hits tonight. If anyone has, if you were in the Libra video I just did, you may have a follow-up question to that. I just did the Libra soulmate twin flame reading. My brother Nick is here. Thanks for being here, Nick. He's going to help me out tonight since my normal moderator who monitors my accounts is not feeling so well. So Nick just put up the, Nick, to ask a question, we're going to do a minimum love donation of $15 USD. You can hit the PayPal. It's a different PayPal. It's paypal.me//tarot Jason, or you can cash at me. Either one is fine. Thank you for the donation, Amber. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really love that and appreciate it. But guys, let me ask you a favor. And Amber, I appreciate the donation so much to the channel. But guys, please, if you want to donate, just hit it to my PayPal or to my Cash App, because YouTube takes a large portion of these donations. She just donated $99.99, and I so appreciate that. But you know what? YouTube is greedy. You are YouTube, and you know it. So I'm greedier, and I say give it to me and to the channel itself. But I do really appreciate it. So I will do a question for you, Amber, if you want to throw up a question. Now, the PayPal is different, Christina, because we're doing Tarot Jason. The one is a business and one is personal. This is my personal. These are for love donations, and that's what we're doing today. Missed you so much. Happy to see you. Thank you so much, Venus. So that's did you just donate, Christina? Because I can refund it and have you resend it. It's no big deal. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, Amber. Thank you for your kindness and for the love. That's very kind. Do you have a question you'd like to ask that you'd like me to pull a card for? I am doing so much better, Jacqueline. Thank you for asking. I took a little trip, get away, see a friend, and it was much needed, very healing, and it was great. It was great. So thank you. Guys, questions? Thank you, Joni. You are a ray of light too. I'm going to pull a Lightworker Oracle card while we wait to find out who wants to ask questions. If you guys can give the video a thumbs up to get it circulating, I'd appreciate it. And Amber, ask a question. I'll be happy to pull a card for you. That was a very generous donation. So thank you. What is the message for our little group in here tonight that they need to hear from the Lightworker Oracle? All my little light workers up in here are spreading the love and light. Nick, are you going to monitor the questions for me? Are you good? Nick, Joni, say hi to Nick. Nicholas, he's a moderator on the channel now, and he's going to help me out tonight. Thank you. Melly just donated and wants to ask a question. I would appreciate that. I'm going to pull this Lightworker Oracle card while if you don't have your question yet, think about it before you ask, Melly. And Nick, make sure and keep a list. Melly's the first one, and we're going to get this started. I sense coolness here right now. I sense you're right, Starseed. I ask where to focus my love energy now. Okay, Amber. Let me pull this one Lightworker Oracle. Oh, there it is. That's the one. Fourth Ray of Harmony, guys. So for the group, we've got the Fourth Ray of Harmony. 1 second, though. The old man may be a ray of light, but he's still 41 years old, and the vision is not so bright. So just bear with me here. We're going to pull... we're going to read the explanation on the Fourth Ray of Harmony card. I'm not too familiar with this card, and intuitively I can see that it's about your soul opening up a doorway for you, but I want to see and finding some real balance, but I'd like to see what the book says about it. Nick, keep track of Melly's questions and then keep that list going for me. Basically how I explained it, like what Advent does. If you can do that for me, will be great. All right, Fourth Ray of Harmony, guys. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Fourth Ray of Harmony comes to you guys now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. So remember that if you're in this group tonight, or you're watching this replay and you're experiencing any kind of conflict in your life, just know that you're going through this as part of your divine. It's actually serving your divine purpose. You're going to grow from this conflict, and it's going to lead to some beautiful things in your life. It's opening a doorway into something new. So if you're coming out of a relationship, a lot of you are coming out of situations that have been difficult to deal with, instead of focusing so much on the pain you're in, focus on the fact that this is actually opening up a doorway for your future. It's not so much an ending as a new beginning in your life to something amazing. You're on the way to really becoming a spiritual master, which is pretty cool. All right, so Amber, what was Amber's question? Where's Amber's at? Where do I focus my love energy now? Thank you, Spirit. Where should Amber focus her love energy now? Amen, Amber. That's right. It is. It's happening for us. That's right. That's a great way to look at it. And that's very accurate too. All right. So look at this. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands. 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands. We're not reading reversals tonight. But you've got the 9 of Swords. So what you want to focus your energy on is the fact that although you may be in a time where you're feeling kind of isolated emotionally from, I don't know if you have a divine partner that you're aware of, or if you're just in a place where you're alone. But if you're feeling isolated right now, Amber, emotionally, just know that all of these illuminated swords that are coming in, this isn't about anxiety or frustration. This is about the truth awakening your soul. And that this time of sort of isolation or being, you know, in separation perhaps from someone, thank you, Joseph. Guys, make sure you donate to the PayPal link or to the Cash App link instead of the YouTube channel. I appreciate the donate. I need to turn those off, actually. I really appreciate it, but I just, I don't like the way they do it. So here we go. With this 9 of Swords here, it's not anxiety and it's not frustration. What it is truth coming in. You may feel a little lonely during this time, but just know, look, the bottom of the deck is what's really going on behind the scenes, okay? You've got the 10 of Cups and you've got the 4 of Wands, okay? That's a real union. So you guys are, you know, whoever this divine partner is for you, Amber, you're on your way. This time of loneliness, look at it as a time, as a necessary time. And trust me, you'll probably look back on that time with nostalgia once you're in partnership or in union. Okay? Who was next? Melly. What's your question, Melly? Thank you for being here, guys. Joseph, thank you for the donation so much. And I'll get your, I know Melly and then Joseph, I think, was next. Was there anyone else after Melly before Joseph, Nick? See, Nick, I told you it requires a lot I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Thank you, Nadira. And we will get to your question after Joseph. Guidance on my twin. If he is my twin, he is Aries. Okay, thank you, Melly. Spirit, Melly would like guidance on her twin flame or twin soul situation. Is this Aries her twin? Is this Aries her twin soul? I got you. Yeah, wow. Knight of Cups. The vibration that I'm getting is that, yes, this is your twin soul, Melly. I don't know if you have strong earth in your chart, but you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. And guys, I am just pulling one card standard, but if 3 cards fly out for a question, then three cards fly out. Judgment card is here as well. So your Aries, he is coming in as the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely strong love connection, and he's going to be coming in making some kind of an offer. This could be anything. This feels strong. It doesn't feel like something small. This could be even, wow, like even a proposal of some kind. This is big. This feels big. But there's been some deception in the past. In your past, his past, there's some kind of deception, and it's between the two of you. So you guys need to deal with this. Whatever this deception was that's happened leading up to this moment, you can't move forward with this Knight of Cups coming in until you've dealt with that deception and pushed it out of the way. And you guys can move forward and have a beautiful future, though. I see that for you very clearly. But deal with the deception, okay? Whatever that is. Okay, so Melly. Nick, who was next? You're welcome. I hope that made sense to you. Was it Joseph? Where's Nick? Nick. I donated via Cash App under Sandy. Amber, Rose. I already did Amber. Okay, so I've done Amber. Joseph. Thank you, Joni. Thank you, Joni. I appreciate you being here. Amber. But so it's Joseph and then Amber Rose. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nick. Joseph. You got the King of Cups, Joseph. So this is the card that Spirit selected for you. So what this is telling me is that, thank you, Laura, for the donation. Nicholas, guys, address Nicholas in the chat about your donations, and he's keeping track of the order we're in. And when we have a list of 10 people who have not had their question answered yet that aren't checked off, we're going to slow down the donation process because I don't want to get too far ahead. I can go for about 2 hours if necessary tonight, but it does flow pretty quick. These answers flow accurately when we get going, but I just don't want to get ahead of ourselves and anyone to have to wait too long. So Joseph, King of Cups here. So you're experiencing a lot of love, well, emotion in your current circumstances. But the King of Cups is also solitary. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, bud. There's a lot of emotion here that I feel, and there's a lot, the guidance is that you are, on the right path. You're worried about it being a time in your life, not of darkness. What's the twilight about? Okay, so I get the distinct feeling that you're kind of worrying that you're at a time in your life where it's too late for something, but it's not. You are not in the twilight of life in any sense. You're actually on the cusp of some major things happening that are just going to awaken you to a whole new world. There's strong fire energy coming in for you as well. You may have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your future, but this is good. PayPal only, guys, please, or Cash App. I do offer Cash App. Uh, this is amazing energy here. Just stay hopeful, Joseph. You know, things are looking up, and I notice with all this blue, you've got a lot of truth coming in your life right now. You're seeing things clearly, except the way you're seeing yourself. You're seeing everything clearly except for yourself. You need to hold that mirror up to yourself that you see everything else so clearly, and see yourself that way, okay? And I know we all have insecurities. We all have things that we don't see so clearly in life. And it's been great for me, you know, on a twin journey, having someone kind of hold a mirror up, right? And remind me who I am and what I have to offer the world. And you do that for your twin as well. But with you, I don't know if you're waiting for someone else to hold the mirror up, but you need to do this for yourself, okay? You have a lot to offer, and you're just in the beginning of something really amazing in your life. A lot of abundance coming in. It's like a building. It's building right now. So that's what I get for you. Okay, so was Aura Angel next? Is that who was next? No, it was Amber, right? Who was next? You're welcome, Joseph. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. I appreciate you very much. There's a bee in my room. Ooh, I love bees. Thank you. Hi, Josie. Amber, shoot that question at me. I donated $5. Can 8 donate the difference and have my question answered? Sure, Sweet Tooth. Put up the link for Sweet Tooth. Okay, Jacqueline. Okay. General guidance for Amber about her situation with her twin. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Amber would like general guidance, Spirit, regarding her situation on her twin journey. So I'm already seeing you as the High Priestess, and you are seeing a lot. Whatever messages you're getting yourself, Amber, from Spirit, you're seeing a lot of truth right now. You're cloaked in a blue cloak, and you're seeing the truth. So don't doubt what your intuition is telling you. You need to, can somebody block Colin? You are seeing things very clearly, and your intuition is right on. It's really right on. And you've got at least 3 angels communicating with you on a daily basis through all means necessary. Whatever, you know, be awake, be aware. I know you're obviously awakened if you're aware of being on a twin journey. Now's the time to really step into your power. So let's see what comes through for you spiritually. What's the message for her? Oh, okay, wow. So you've recently had the awakening, and they're having it now too. There's a tower moment. The star card came out as well. So major, major transformation. And your twin, obviously, the 4 of Cups came out. Your twin obviously has been a little resistant to this love. Don't let that bother you. You focus on your journey. You're going through a major transformation right now. These are 2 major arcana here. Okay, these don't come out by accident. I think we've all learned that if we watch tarot, that there's an energy to these cards, and it's conscious of what it's saying, right? These cards are telling us something. You had this tower moment that's led to a major transformation. So whatever fell apart in your life, it was so that you could rebuild, and your spirit could start to focus on victory. And there's victory in this connection, and this person is starting to think that the ship has sailed, or you are. Somebody's thinking like the ship has sailed, it's too late for this connection, but it's not. This is just the beginning of it. I'm getting this strong feeling from people tonight, like everyone seems to feel like it's too late. Why is everyone feeling this way? New beginnings are on the horizon, guys. Everyone, like, we've all of us have got to stop seeing endings as anything more than what they really are, which is new beginnings. Yes, endings are sad. Yes, it's painful. Yes, you grieve. But don't get so caught up in the grieving process that you don't see the other side of the coin. The other side is there's so much abundance here, right? There's so much abundance on the horizon. And guys, you've got to see it to believe it. And you've also got to believe it to see it, right? Sometimes you have to believe something in order to see it. You can be told, someone could tell you, oh, you're on a twin flame journey. I could tell you that. I could feel it intuitively, and I could tell you that. But if you don't believe it, you may never see it. Sometimes you have to believe this and get to the point where you see it. So that's what I see for you. Really focus on the belief. Your ship has not sailed with this person. This is just the beginning. Sometimes things have to go through a cycle. And sometimes people, like planets, orbit each other. And in the wintertime, the Earth is, the part of the Earth that's experiencing winter is farthest from the sun. But you're going to come back around, and then summer comes, right? I went to see Phantom of the Opera on Friday night with someone, and in the song, All I Ask of You, the lyrics say, turn my head with talk of summertime. Well, that's what you need to turn your own head with talk of summertime. Get out of this winter mindset, like things are cold and dark and it's too late. It's not. You're going through a huge transformation. Stardust is leading to star victory. Like there's good stuff here. So just keep yourself focused on the positive. It's coming. Just saw the Ace of Cups. New beginning in love on the way. All right, who's next? Hope that helps you. Thank you guys for your help so much. Starseed, we're on the same page tonight, aren't we, Starseed? There's a lot of strong energy right now going around, guys, now that Mercury's gone direct, especially if you're a Mercury-ruled sign. Virgo, I am. My twin is Gemini, Mercury-ruled. You're going to be on the same page with your twins, especially if you have strong Mercury rule in your chart. You're going to be on the same page, like strong. It's a great chance to manifest some real abundance if you can get each other out of your chairs and start moving. But you can't make people do things they're not ready to do. My twin is Taurus Gemini. Cool. Yeah, it's strong energy right now. That's why for those people who know me intimately, you will have seen in the last week my energy suddenly gone from like this to like, psh, and it's not just because I had a trip. It's because I know what's going on with the cosmos. I'm aware of the astrology. I'm taking advantage of it. I'm making an intention to take advantage of it and bring abundance into my life. I would like to help the people in my life do the same thing, but I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Right. That's right, Nick. So who's next? Yeah, Joseph. Doing it. Thank you, Joni. Joni's my little... Joni and Nick are both my right hands tonight. Jacqueline, you're going to have to... So here's how it works, guys. When you pay your donation, they put you on the list. When they call your name out, that's when I need you to pop your question up. The best thing to do is to have your question copy and pasted so that when your name is called, you can just shoot it up there and hit send. That will get us, just kind of speed us up a little bit. But Jacqueline, if you could repeat your question now. I know you did post it earlier. It would be helpful if you could go ahead and put it back up now. Thank you so much, Goddess. It's fine, Christina. Nick is just usually for you guys who come in, usually Joni helps, but usually for like my monitoring of my accounts and stuff, Advent helps with that. So he's not feeling well. So Nick is really doing a great job kind of subbing tonight, and I really appreciate it. So no big deal, but I appreciate you guys being patient as we sort of work through the kinks. Hey, nobody's in a hurry. We're here to have fun, right? Nobody's in a hurry. Prayers of healing for Advent. Yes, thank you. ADVIN. Ray, thank you for your lights. Lights, camera. Nick can check on that for you. My brother can check on that. Make sure you're refreshing it, Nick. My plan manifesting is my twin planning on manifesting his true intentions? Was my question, but you can answer anytime. Okay. Is my twin planning on manifesting his true intentions? Caroline, good to see you. Welcome. Is Jacqueline's twin planning on manifesting his true intentions? What are his plans? Let's just ask that. Two of Swords and then Ace of Cups. So look at this. The Two of Swords, you guys know, and if you don't, the Two of Swords is someone who needs to make a decision, but they're blocked. They're totally blocked off. The good news is, on this side of the deck, they're not blindfolded anymore. And they've got that big full moon. Do you know what the big full moon like that says to me? It says somebody's heart is full of emotions for you. They're right there. They're ready to bring one of those swords down and make a decision. And it looks like the decision is a new beginning for you guys. The Ace of Cups. That's love, cups, water energy. So this is good. The intention is to manifest love with you. I don't think we need to say anything else. This is what their intention in their heart is. Now, does that mean that they're on the phone, on the horn, like doing that right now? Absolutely not. You know, people are funny. Energy is funny. But that's what the energy is. That's what's in their heart of hearts. And that's what's going on here. It's a full moon for them in their heart. Be patient. Focus on your journey. Manifest abundance into your life in every way that you have control over, which is only involving your free will. And send your twin love, light, and healing as honestly from your heart as you can. And they will get there in their time. Yeah, something's definitely coming. I mean, that Ace of Cups is a good sign. That's a new beginning in love. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's cups, water energy. And then, you know, we've got the swords here too, some air energy, but this is definitely a new beginning in love that's coming. The swords represent the fact that they're kind of blocked or kind of avoiding making a decision about this new beginning, but they will. They will come to a decision. Ah, Jacqueline, interesting. Those cards never come out by accident, do they? Never once have I seen an accidental card come out. So, who's next, guys? Throw them up there for me. Thanks so much for your help, guys. Guys, I apologize. Some of you have been messaging me about doing these intuitive hit readings, and I keep saying, okay, I'm gonna. I did have to take a little hiatus and went to New York, took a break, and I even refunded quite a few people that had ordered readings. I just needed to do that. But I'm back, and I'm feeling, my intuition is better than ever, I have to say. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you, universe. It's on point. And, and thank you. My hair's a little messy tonight, guys. It's on point. And so I'm really excited to be able to do this. This gift is for me to share with you guys. It's not really... It's a gift, yes, but it's not really my gift. It's your gift, because it's you who get the healing from this, and I just get healing from being able to help you on your journey with the healing guidance. It heals me to see you get hope in your lives and find out what's really going on in people's situations. So thank you, Danny. All right. Jacqueline is finished. You can check her off the list. Who is next? Nadira says it's her turn. Is it Nadira's turn? Is that correct? Christina Marie, new. Suddenly meeting my Cancerian. Thank you, Christina Marie. You're on it. Christina comes into these readings. She knows how to do this. Suddenly meeting my Cancerian tomorrow morning after 2 months separated. Any helpful insight or guidance on the state of the union moving forward would be so appreciated. You got it. Suddenly meeting my Cancerian tomorrow after 2 months separation. Ooh, 2 months. That's a separation. I'm sorry. That's tough. So I'm glad you guys are going to have a nice little reunion, hopefully. Feels like good energy. The thing about the twin soul journey is it can be very painful at times, but it's also beautiful, you know? I mean, there is no love like that. It definitely makes you not willing to settle for any other love, because it's such an unconditional, beautiful love. 10 of Swords, and then Strength. Ace of Pentacles as well. So that this meeting tomorrow is definitely representing a cycle that's come to an end. So you let that painful cycle that you guys are coming out of close. Let it close out, right? This is done. I mean, stick a fork in it. You don't need to stick a fork in it. There's 10 swords in this person. It's done. That cycle, whatever it was for you, it's over, right, Christina Marie? And you are ready to move into an abundant new beginning. Remember, the Pentacles represent abundance, right? They represent not, I know that we all sort of see the Pentacles as coins, so we attach, a lot of us see money, and it can represent money for sure, right? But it's not money, it's value, okay? So when you see the Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning that has real value, tangible material value. So it's saying to me that all the pain is that pain from that hideous cycle that you're closing out. You gotta let it go, because there's something really valuable in that pain that you experienced, and it's going to lead you to this new cycle that's so abundant. And that's why there's value in it, because of what it's leading you to now, and how much you two are going to appreciate this new cycle you're in. And there may be times where your twin is reluctant or goes back into old behaviors. Be patient with them. If they're just waking up, that's bound to happen. Be patient. They see they're not stupid. They see what's happening here. They see there's an opportunity for you guys to be really in a good place and really manifesting maybe some wealth, maybe some real healing. I mean, you've got the Strength card, right? So just be ready, willing, and able to just put an end to this. This is gone. It's over. And whatever value you bring into the future, it's already over with. You're taking it with you and you're accepting it for what it was. You can't change the past. Be grateful that it led you to this abundant new beginning. But be strong too. This is definitely a call for balance, this Strength card tomorrow. You know, there may be a tendency to be overly emotional. That can definitely happen the first time you see each other after this amount of time. Just hug each other a lot. That's what I suggest. The first time my twin and I saw each other after a long separation and both awakening and recognizing that we were twin souls, we hugged a lot. We just hugged a lot, you know? So enjoy it. All right, who's next? Hope that helps. You're welcome. Thank you, Transylvania Carmen. What are your insights about twins who are married? What do you think of walk-ins and or soulmates, life partners, as a choice for life partner, twin? Our soulmate. Oh, okay. So you're saying, what do I think if like your twin is married? Well, if your twin's married, you don't want to be with your twin when they're married, obviously, because that's not going to work out. But if your twin wakes up to your connection and they're married, they're probably not going to stay married, because we were talking about this in our twin group on Sunday, which if you guys are interested in the new twin group that starts, we're going to have a Facebook group. It's going to be really abundant. It's an 11-week course. You can, there's in my other videos, recent videos, like my Libra one I did tonight, there's a link and information on how to register. Anyway, what we talked about Sunday in our twin group meeting was the reason twins end up together so often is because when you both awaken to the connection and you experience the love that a twin flame love is like, it's not that you don't love your partner or your spouse you may even be married to, but you can no longer tolerate a situation, a living situation, where you're with someone who doesn't love you in that way. And nobody's going to love you in that way. So it's sort of a catch-22, right? You experience this great love with your twin, but you're not experiencing that in any other place in your life, where someone loves you so unconditionally, so purely, from this place, childlike innocence. They don't want to change you. They want to help you grow, but that's it. So usually, that's not going to last if the person is awakened. If they're not awakened to the connection and you are, they might stay in that marriage for years. So you've got to focus on you. And yes, a soulmate connection sounds great. If you're focused on not being single and you can't live a solitary path and you need to have someone in your life, you got to settle for a soulmate connection. And soulmate connections are not really settling. Listen, there's a lot of happiness to be found there. But yes, if both twins are awakened, I would find it hard-pressed I would be hard-pressed to believe that when both twins are awakened, they're going to stay in a marriage for too long. Usually that's a sign that one twin hasn't fully awakened yet. Although, you know, people make sacrifices for children and other things in their life all the time. But yeah, that's usually the case. Okay. All right, so Nadira, you are next. Do you agree with that, Melody? Aries in love with my Sag. When will he propose? Nadira, I think Nadira is next, Mimi, but okay, I found out not long ago. If you guys can do like Nadira just did, when you're called on, have your question ready to copy and paste and hit send. He was still in contact with his ex. Will this happen again? I always thought all this time we have a very strong connection, even though we are in long distance, I can feel it. Yes. Yeah, if someone is your soulmate, or even stronger than that, if someone is your twin soul, you feel the connection. It doesn't matter how far apart you are. different cities, different countries. If you're on the same planet, you're going to feel that connection. It's flowing all around the earth, right? All right. Is this person's going to be in contact with their ex again? Okay, so far we've had really good news cards, and I'm so sorry to tell you that this is not the best news. Yeah, they're going to be in contact with their ex probably again. You've got the Three of Cups, and that is telling me that there is more than two people involved here, and it's continuing because they've got the Nine of Wands here. That Wounded Warrior card, they're still pushing through. They haven't surrendered yet to something. You guys definitely have a past life connection, though, here with the Six of Cups, but I don't feel that that ex is totally out of the picture. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I will tell you what I feel intuitively and what I see in the cards every time. I'm not going to lie. And I definitely feel like their ex is still in the picture. So I'm so sorry to tell you, yes, they are. And they're going to be, this person's going to be stubborn. I don't know that they're intentionally lying to you, Nadira, but it's like they're not giving in or compromising. And if they seem like they are, then they're probably not being honest with themselves or with you. And I don't know that they're intentionally lying, but this is not honesty. So be careful. But there is definitely a strong connection here. This is a past life soulmate connection, and they see themselves as your hero, your rescuer in some way. So be aware of that. When someone sees themselves in that hero complex role, they have a hard time letting you see their true self, Nadira. So they will lie to try to appear to you as something better than they are. He's not your hero. He's your soulmate, and I know he means a lot to you, but just try to make him as comfortable as you can with being his real, authentic self, and not putting the mask on for you, because he's putting that mask on because he wants to be your hero. It's actually sweet, but it's not healthy. This is not healthy the way he's trying to present himself. And that's why you're feeling the deception and the lies, because he doesn't want you to see the real him, because he's afraid you won't love him. Okay, so who was next? Yeah, if someone goes through Cash App, I can confirm it. So you can just add them to the list, because I can see if they did or not. You're welcome, Nadira. Sorry, it's not the best news, probably what you were hoping for, but it's accurate. I can tell you that. Puffing on my vape over here. All right, who is next on the list? How many do we have waiting, Nick? Do you know how many are waiting on the list right now? Because if we have 10 or more that haven't been attended to yet, we may need to cut it off and continue tomorrow. I'm going to be, tomorrow, guys, an announcement. I'm going to be on with Jai. I think we'll be doing it on her channel. 11 on the list. Okay, we can take 4 more, and then I've got to cut the list off at that point. Once we get 4 more, guys, let's wrap it. I don't want to be on here too late. And you guys are so awesome to help. I don't want to keep you guys on here too late. Remember the good news prediction it for Mimi. Starseed, I don't understand. I didn't get it. I didn't get that hit. Hold on. If I get it, I will. Thank you, Joseph. Same to you, my friend. Stay positive and stay focused on morning. Summertime. Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie. Hit me up, Stephanie. What's your question? I feel a good vibe tonight, guys. This is really flowing well. I can feel a strong connection, and I feel like the cards are really coming out very on point tonight. I mean, they always do, but specifically this evening. I'm Mimi wondering about... Okay, so Stephanie. Hi, Jason. Is the guy I'm talking to a twin soul, or what do you pick up? Okay. Spirit, what's going on with Stephanie's person? Is this a soulmate connection, twin soul, karmic? What is the nature of this connection, and what's coming with this? Show me the nature. Thank you. Nature of the connection, Stephanie. Well, interesting. So we're not getting too much on this because what I'm seeing, based on what I'm seeing, it could be karmic, soulmate, twin flame. It could be anything. But what I can tell you is it's going to start out small. There's love there. It's going to start out small, though. But love right off the bat. Does that make sense? Small, but love right off the bat. Jai's here. Hey, Jai Gobind. I just was talking about you. So yeah, tomorrow night, guys, 9 p.m. Eastern Time with Jai Gobind on Channel for Grace. So catch us there if you want to see us do the hits together. We vibe pretty well when we do these intuitive hits. So it's starting off small, Stephanie, but the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. So this is definitely all soul connections, whether twin soul, soulmate, karmic, they all are karmic, right? And all karmics are soulmate. Anyway, they all are karmic, and this is karmic on a major level because it's telling me that it's causing the Wheel of Fortune in your life to turn. So this connection you're in right now, this new person that's come in, absolutely is attached to the wheel, the karmic wheel turning in your life, and a new cycle coming in. And there's love here, okay? There's water. There's the water element is present. So we've got strong love, and it's exciting. It's very exciting, right? Don't get too caught up, though, because of the fact that you feel love right off the bat for this person. Be cautiously optimistic, I would say. And the reason I say that to you is because I don't get a clean hit on what the nature of the connection is. And so because there is love right off the bat, that's good news. But because I don't see soulmate, twin flame, I don't see what this is very clearly, and I'm not going to pretend to when I don't want you to get into something that you get, too deep into and regret. But I will say this is having a major effect on the turn of events in your life, and it definitely is karmic on some level. So just keep connecting to your intuition to find out for sure for yourself, but definitely love there. Strong Cancer energy too in this connection. I don't know if you have strong Cancer in your chart or they do, but somebody does. All right, who's next? Thanks, Jai. Thanks for being here. Yeah, guys, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Channel 4 Grace. She's right there in the comments. She and I are going to be doing our intuitive hits that we do like once a week, and it's going to be fun. You're welcome, Stephanie. I'm sorry I couldn't be more specific on that one, but it's still murky. It must be really new. I feel like it's almost like it's up in the air with the Wheel of Fortune, Definitely love, though, is present. So that's a good sign, right? Who's next? Yeah. I think you will very soon, though. I think as the Wheel of Fortune turns and as this cycle begins, you're going to start to see very clearly whether this is a test or something you've been waiting for. And I hope it's something you've been waiting for. It's always a test, though. Joni, you are next. Thank you, Nick. Laura, thank you for your donation. CT, thank you, Maggie. Sweet Tooth, thank you guys, all of you, for being here, for your trust in my intuition, and for donating to the channel. Those love donations really help us keep going, especially now. I just got back from a trip, and I wasn't cheap on the trip. So, it was just a short trip, but still, it helps. Did we add SEBS? Thank you, Jay Stewart, for the donation. That's very kind. Okay, Christina, Joni is gifting to you. Christina, thank you, Joni. You're so sweet. Awesome. Thank you, Nick. You're doing a great job tonight. Nick is my baby brother. If you guys haven't spoken or said hi to Nick, please say hi to him. He's my baby brother, and he's kind of a little intuitive himself over there. So watch out. He might have to start reading for you guys, too. I don't know. He's pretty good. He doesn't read cards yet, but he knows what's up usually. He gets good and bad feelings about people always that are right. Janelle, you will be up soon. Who was next, though? It was Christina, Christina via Joni. Hey, Christina. Throw that question at me, Christina. Hey, Malia, I didn't see you in here. Nick, say hi to my friend Malia. she's in the twin flame group. So she knows some of the people in here, and she knows my twin flame. Or has met. She doesn't know him. But... Baby brother, that is so cute, Dana. So my current relationship heading towards something more serious like marriage. What's the future for Christina's current relationship? And Nick, say hey to Jai. I think you, Jai, Nick, I'm sure I've shown Nick when you sang before on Periscope in the past. So he knows who you are. Nick, do you remember the girl with the long brown hair that sang like, that I thought that I was showing everyone like last summer, who sang Hallelujah? And I was like, have you ever heard anyone sing like this? That's my friend Jai. Say hi to her. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, Christina. It's definitely heading towards something serious. And there's a lot of feelings here, but I know why you're frustrated, Christina, because it seems like the person you're with is not expressing themselves too much. They may not be the most expressive, although they are coming out as the King of Cups, but with the moon here, there's a lot that's being hidden or not expressed, but there's the Judgment card. So I feel with the moon and the Judgment card, this is definitely, I mean, we got 2 major arcana. 3 cards flew out. We got 2 major arcana. So this is definitely something that feels to me like it has the potential to be very long-term, but they've got to get, I'm not sure, this is where I'm getting a little confused, Christina, maybe you can clarify. They've got to get from the point of, yeah, they're very emotional, but I don't know if they're expressing their love for you in the most open and honest way, if that makes sense. So this person is a very emotional person. They may be up and down a lot and not have the most control over their feelings, but I don't know how good they are at right on. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling they're not really expressing their love, and that's what you're looking for. But you've got the Judgment card coming, so they're going to sort of awaken to that and express their love a lot more, maybe. I wouldn't necessarily see that in the future, but with the moon and then the Judgment card, there's definitely going to be a shift here where they're going to really awaken to, and here's what it is. It's not, the feelings are there. Okay, you've got the full moon here. The feelings are there and that they're being kind of hidden, but they're not really totally, this person is not 100% in touch with what they feel for you at this time. That's what's going to change. And that's when the expression of love is going to change. This Judgment is that awareness coming in, that awakening, that realization that they're like head over heels in love with you, but they're not quite, yeah, I know, isn't that sweet? They're not quite there yet, though. This person's very cautious, and it might be because they're so emotional. And once they open up to you, it's going to be like the floodgates open. This is going to be a really sweet connection. I mean, it already is a very sweet connection, but I feel like you're really frustrated here. You want you almost feel like you're blind. It's like someone's like what's the thing about being blind? Like there's like you can't see what's going, like where it's going or where it's headed, but there's gonna be a lot expressed once they awaken to exactly how they feel for you. So just be patient. When I tell you guys be patient, I know I say that all the time, be patient, but trust me, I know what I'm not just telling you and not taking my own advice. I've been through this stuff for over a year now, and it took a lot of patience. Still takes a lot of patience. Trust me. It takes a lot of patience. But it took a lot of patience to get to where I am, and it's going to take a lot of patience to get to the next thing. So I mean it when I say be patient. I know that it's hard, and I know that it's frustrating. Be patient anyway. Okay, who's next? Oh, yeah, I saw that, Jai. Congratulations, your Instagram's blowing up, right? That's awesome. I sent you some fuego, some fire. And I guess you changed it from Eagle Star to Channel for Grace, and that allowed people to find it maybe easier. That's good. Tinky McGinnis. Yeah, who was next on the list? Laura Tuttle. Okay, Laura, you ready to throw your question at me? Thank you for your donation so much. You thought that you I thought we were soulmates and possibly twin flames. Do you see any change in the future? We're still not together. Thanks. You're Taurus. Love is Libra. Are you in separation? I need to know some more information for this one. You said you're still not together. Wait, let me rephrase that. Are you in no communication? Are you in no communication separation? Or are you just in separation? The details, guys, the details to me sometimes make a difference. Any communication? Oh, Libra, how do I donate? Yes, we are minimal communication. Okay. Yeah, if you're the one that's responsible for a great deal of this communication, don't keep doing it for now. And if it's them, maybe don't respond so much. Go focus on you for a minute. Don't burn the candle at both ends either. Either you're gonna burn out if you're focusing too much on their stuff. You can't do their work for them. You know what I mean? And what is it about the candle at both ends then? Are you burning candles and saying prayers or something? Anyway, whatever you're doing good, fine. Just keep focusing on you. Let's see what's going on with this. What's going on with this for Laura? Yes, you burn candles. Okay, Laura. You can burn candles, but don't burn your own candle at both ends, okay? Yeah, something about the candles. You're doing a lot of praying or affirmations and burning candles and saying, like, you know, things. You're trying to make this thing happen, but remember, you can't. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to matters of the heart, if love is there, love is there. If it's not there, it's not there. That's pretty much it, right? And if it's there, there's no candle that's going to change that. We can't change someone else's free will. If they love you, just be patient. And there's love here. There's love here, so it's okay. But the thing is, you're getting resentful. This Page of Swords is here. You're getting it to a point where you're starting to get resentful, Laura. I think you feel like you've been waiting too long, and you're feeling a lot of resentment inside. And you're feeling trapped too. It's almost like you want this person to come back or to come in, but you're at a point where you're not even sure you really... Let me ask you something, because I really get a strong feeling about this. I think you're at a point where if they actually did come back or come in, you wouldn't even really know for sure what to do with them at this point because you're so frustrated and resentful. And I'm not saying you don't want them back. You want them back or you wouldn't be in here asking about them. But I think the heart of your heart, in your heart of hearts, the heart of your heart, you know that at this point you're kind of getting, it's putting you into a low vibration, the waiting. So stop waiting. Doesn't mean they're not coming back. It just means you shouldn't be waiting right now. You've got to focus on you. You've got to focus on your journey, your soul path, because I don't want you to get into a low vibration for anyone. Don't let anybody put you into this low vibration. And you know, that can cause, I don't know what your life story is, but mine, I've had issues, man. And you get into a low vibration and it can lead to, for me, it could lead to relapse. It could lead to depression. And I can't let anybody put me into a vibration like that. And I'm on a twin soul journey. So, you know, it's very important to always keep the focus within and keep the vibe high and surround yourself with positive people. So you're doing good. It's going to get better though. You know, I definitely think that whatever you're doing with the candles and stuff, as long as you're focusing it on you and your journey, you're going to be good. I wanted to make a damn decision. Last year, focus on me for sure. Yeah, keep it on you and be open, be receptive to love. Laura, be open to it. And anytime you start feeling that frustration, which I feel that when you said I want him to make a damn decision, that's that resentment. You're like, come on, man, do something here. The more, listen, that vibration, I know this is frustrating to hear, but it's true. That vibration you're putting out of frustration is only going to block him even more from making a decision and being receptive to him coming in. I promise it's the truth. I've lived this, guys. I've lived this. You cannot let yourself be, if you start to feel frustrated about the situation and you really want him back and that's what you want, then you need to check yourself. check yourself when you're getting in that vibe and be like, okay, Spirit, I can't stop thinking about this, but instead of focusing on how irritated I am, I'm going to focus on how grateful I am that this great connection came into my life that is worth waiting for, or not waiting, but is worth putting effort into. What you said, you're not waiting. Whatever it is that you need to do to get the vibe high, that's the most important thing for you right now. I think get the vibe high. You've got some real truth coming in. That's the good thing about all these swords, is there's truth here. You're seeing the truth really clearly right now. So whatever that truth is that Spirit has been showing you, or your angels have been showing you, embrace it. Even whether it's truth you want to hear or not, embrace the truth, and that will lead you. If there's union here or a chance for a reunion, that will lead you to it, for sure. So I hope this helps a little bit. Sometimes when the cards come out like that, it's not exactly what you want to hear, but for some reason it always seems to be what needs to come through. So hopefully that gives you some perspective, Laura, for right now. I don't see anything special about, well, if that's a twin journey, then the fact is it makes sense, and you've got to raise the vibration because you're the one who's awake to the connection, and it's definitely not going to come in if you're getting resentful. And you will get resentful on the twin journey at times. We talked about that Sunday night in our group. You will get resentful. Forgiveness is so important. And the reason you get resentful is because of how much you love that person, and the love is so strong. So it's a beautiful thing, but until we're at a steady, high vibing, balanced place, those things are going to come in, because that's why the twin relationship, if we're on a twin journey, it forces us to get balanced. It forces us to grow, because you can't live and survive and thrive in a relationship that strong and be that energetically connected to somebody and be toxic or not healed or not healing. You can't. It's horrible. It's torturous. So it forces you to wake up and heal. Trust me. Been there, doing it. Doesn't it, Danny? Don't wait. You said you're not. See, Laura, I caught you. I caught you, Laura. You're waiting. He's not awake. What are you waiting for? He won't wake up while you're waiting either. I've learned from my own experience. That's the truth. My twin woke up about a couple months ago, recently. And when I tell you my twin is woke, my twin is woke. To the point where I'm like, are you telling me this information? Aren't I supposed to tell you this? No, he's woke. Okay, but it took me truly moving the F on. Not moving on with the intent of waiting. Moving go, do, you, boo. And that's how they come. That's the key. But you can't do it with the intention of waiting or them coming back. You got to just go. Let go. Let go and go with the flow. It really does work, but you got to do it with that truly being your intention. So it's tricky. Okay, Grace. Monica, if you're doing it, if you're doing it and you're doing it with sincere intent, it's working. Just because you don't see the results in the 3D, in the physical, doesn't mean something's not working. And sometimes you are too attached to the situation energetically to feel what's really happening. My intuition is so clear, but when it comes to my twin, we have misunderstandings all the time. All the time. Because intuitively, I'm shot to shit when it comes to my twin soul, because all I know is how I feel. I don't know the intention of the twin. I couldn't possibly find their intention out half the time. I know how they feel, but all I know is how I feel about something and how I'm interpreting it in a situation. You can know how your twin feels about you. There's no doubt about that, right? But it's very hard to tell what their intentions are and things like you have to try and let that go. Nick, stop hitting on Jai. She has a fiance. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you, guys. Okay, CT. No, I think we've got, I thought it was Grace was next. Is it Grace or CT? Whoever's next, throw your question up at me. Hit me. CT. That is true because we're too emotionally tied. That's right. You're too emotionally tied. My twin and I have a thing that we've both had happen in the last week or so where we both said, no, that wasn't my intention at all. And the other person is like, And I know when I was the one saying that wasn't my intention at all, I meant it. But did they believe it? No. And I know when they said that to me, that wasn't my intention at all. That now that I've thought about it, I realize they meant it too, probably. But did I believe it in that moment? No. But that's about trust, and that's about learning. Your intuition is not, just because your intuition is strong, when it comes to your twin, it's not always right. You have to learn to trust that their intentions are just as pure as yours. Katie Joe, guys, did we shut it down, or can we take Katie Joe's donation in question? Where are we at? We're at an hour in. I mean, I can go another hour. I just don't want to get it to the point where the list is so long that people are waiting a long time. So it's really up to Katie Joe. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like my people, so the thing is, Katie Joe, I've got people that are keeping the list for me, and they can't stay up too long. So okay, CD, throw me your question, CT, and then, or did CD throw the question up? I just say certain time you stop because it's too much to a certain point. Yeah, it can be a lot, but I'm really rested right now, so I'm good. But it's more worried about the people waiting for their answers and my moderators than myself, because I'm good. I'm high vibing. Now I'll probably sleep for 12 hours after this. Okay. Where is... So, guys, I'm not sure whose question I'm supposed to be answering. Can somebody... Oh, it's Maggie, Joni? I thought we were waiting for CT. Did I already do CT's question? Am I getting... Okay, maybe we do need to wrap this up. Danny and Nick said CT, and I haven't gotten a question from CT, so Joni, I'm going with you, and I'm going to do Maggie next. I guess CT has left. CT, I'm sorry we missed your question, and if you come back in, we'll get it. If not, if you catch the replay, next time I'm on, I can do it for you. Maggie, what's your question, my friend? Yeah, I agree, Tinky. Jai, add your PayPal link in there. I thought I've been on a twin flame journey for almost 2 years. Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. Me too. We're both women. We've been in separation for over 6 months. Okay, we've communicated, saw each other twice this week. Both really sweet moments. Yeah, I bet. What's your question? Yeah, we're wrapping it, Nick. We're not going to take any more tonight. Today is her birthday. I am feeling led to write her a letter and be really fully expressed in my desire for us to be back in union again and in a relationship. Is that the best approach, and will she reciprocate? All right, I can tell you the answer to that. Is she awakened to the connection in the same sense that you are? Is she awakened to this? I had a very good healing conversation with my twin soul about this very thing and giving people guidance about this. And it really, the answer to that is based on whether they're connected, like they're awakened to it or not. We have never used the term twin flame, but I am certain of it. She's awake. Okay, so she's awakened. If she's awakened, why haven't you used the term twin flame yet, if you're aware of it? So there's some hesitancy on your part. There's some feeling of not being certain here that you're going to get the response you want, maybe. Anyway, let's just start with this, because I will pull a card for this, but I want to say this. It's really important that you hear this, I think. You don't want to lie to somebody, ever, especially somebody you love that much. But you also don't want to overwhelm them when they're not prepared to deal with what's really going on. And when someone's not totally awakened to the connection, they're not prepared to deal with what's really going on if it's a twin connection. Because you and I both know that's intense. I mean, shared dreams, telepathic communication. You're like on the same wavelength, thinking the same thoughts at the same time, and you start to think you're going crazy, and then they do too, and they're like, what's happening? I mean, it's crazy, right? We were just talking about that today, about how we're literally on the same wavelength, having the same thoughts at the same moment. It's scary. It's scary even when you're both aware of what it is. Okay, it can be scary. So what you need to do is be careful not to frighten her. And you will frighten her if she's not awakened to the connection. Why not just on her birthday, just tell her you love her and wish her a happy birthday? Can you not? Don't have all of that connection. The meaning is insane on the exact frequency. Okay, well, if you feel, if she's awakened to it to that extent, I think that it would be very healthy to express how deeply you feel for her. You've got the Magician here, so that's good news, right? The Magician and the King of Wands, strong fire energy. So that's about action, confidence. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to write something out or make an expression of your love, you need to do it with confidence and know that you have all the tools at your disposal that you need to manifest exactly what you want in this connection. So do it. Thank you, Malia. So do it with confidence, right? Do it with confidence. And look, guys, I'm going to tell you right now that the things I'm telling you are true, and I know them, and I live by these rules. And my twin and I, like, nobody has especially in a twin, it's like, it's work. It is work. And you can be on the same page and everything, and it's still work. But it's great, too. I mean, it's beautiful. I've never felt a connection like that in my life. I've never cared on a level that I don't have any expectations, and I don't want anything from that person except for them to let me love them and for me to be the best person for them in their life, and vice versa. So yeah, do it. You can manifest. The Magician is a major arcana here. This is the divine masculine in the connection. I'm not sure if that's representing, if you're representing the divine masculine or she is, but one of you is. And the divine masculine has the ability to manifest whatever he wants into the physical plane. So do it. Don't listen to anything I said. Do it. Be confident. That's what Spirit's saying. So she's obviously awakened to this thing. Well, your twin doesn't need to be the work, though. It's you that needs to be the work. Like, we just have to. It is work, and it's like so much the relationship, but it's really because there's an expectation sometimes, or there's a misunderstanding about intentions. It usually is things like that. You're welcome, Maggie. I hope that helps, and good luck. Who's next, guys? Yeah, guys, we're not going to do any more questions. And if you guys want to just, for my moderators, Nick, I know you've got work tomorrow. If you want to just, I think, throw up the list one more time so I have the order and I can go back to it. You guys can all leave if you need to. If you want to stay, I would love that, but I don't want anyone to feel like they have to stay. Sweet Tooth is next. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate you guys so much. Oh, thanks, Dana. Yeah, I mean, I'll stay up and do them both, Dana. I don't mind doing them both at all, as long as they're listed. Dana, cool. Throw your question up. Wait, Sweet Tooth, throw your question up. Did Sweet Tooth throw? Yeah, Sweet Tooth. Where you at? I saw that. I just did the Libra reading, Mystic. I did my Libra reading a little earlier, so I saw exactly what you're talking about. There's a tower moment coming for Libra and their soulmate or twin flame the month of April. No doubt about it. The tower came out for the soulmate or twin. The tower came out for Libra. So a great deal of Libras are going to be in store for some tower, some shifts. Sweet Tooth. Is Sweet Tooth going once? Sweet Tooth, going twice. And Janelle, you are up. Janelle, will you throw your question up? Thank you for your donation, Sweet Tooth. I'll try to get to you the next time I go do this, which I could probably do Friday. So I'm not making any promises though, guys. I have to go with my energy and when my intuition's on point. Anyone else who is a reader can tell you it just kind of works that way. This is a great thing to do, and it's a great job. It's really nice to be able to offer people this healing, but I can't just turn it on and off. I wish. And it's not like an 800 number you dial up to get the answers, you know. Okay, Kinley. Thank you. Thank you, Kinley. I'm sorry we couldn't get you in tonight. Yeah, Starseed. So that's, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so Janelle, are you still here? Next one is, after Janelle, it was Helen. Is Helen still here? We got Helen, then Sandy, then Natalie, Dana, Jai, Tinky, and Jody. Guys, if you're still here and on that list, I'm going to get to you. So if you know the order of your question, be ready to throw it up when it's time for you. Thanks, Nick. Helen. Good night, Nick. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, brother. Is Helen still here? Okay, so Helen going once, going twice, and who was next? We've got Sandy next. Sandy. Sandy? Ready to throw your question up, Sandy? You're next. Oh, Janelle. What's your question, Janelle? Throw it up for me. Add Abraham to your list. I'm going to do Sandy since it's already up, Janelle, and I promise this won't take long, and you're next. Will the Cancer and I have a new beginning in love? He calls my spiritual awakening. Okay. Will Sandy and the Cancer have a new beginning in love? Essie, are you Sweet Tooth? Yeah, you're going to have a new beginning, and here's why I know that. You've got the Temperance card and the Six of Swords. Both really interesting cards for a relationship, Sandy. So what's going on here is the Temperance card represents the universe at work. While you're not able to manage the relationship yourself, the angel is balancing these cups of love right here. Those two cups represent your two soul connection, and the cups are being balanced, okay? And then you're moving into a future together. See that cup? This person's holding the chalice of their love together, and the two of them are in this boat, and they're moving into sort of that future together with sort of this confidence about and this knowing of what the value is of this connection. See all that green there? I'm weird about colors. To me that's abundance. So these people are well aware of how abundant this connection is once they're in this boat together. So yeah, they're coming back for sure. Now, it may be a minute, but they're coming back. Essie is Sandy. Right. I got Sandy's. Thank you, Nick. All right. Janelle, I want to be in a position he can utilize me for healing should I move. Should you... Wait. I want to be in a position he can utilize me for healing should you move. Oh, I think you're saying you want to be in a position that he can utilize you for healing. So so in order to do that, should you move? Like move to another city? I wouldn't move to another city just so somebody can utilize you for their healing. That doesn't sound like a good vibe to me. I don't like that, to be honest with you. I'm actually moving to the same city where my twin is, but if that was the only reason for me to move, I wouldn't do it. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, there has to be more. Like, I've been planning this for a long time, even before we met. It's just sort of like things work out a certain way. It's, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound good to me. Are there other reasons for you to want to make the move? Let me ask the question, because there may be other reasons, and Spirit could be like, yeah, she needs to move. So let's just see. But if it's just to be there for some person to help them with healing, that sounds low vibrational to me. Not like your intentions are bad, just not a good idea. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So there's some karma at play here in this. The world. Okay, so yeah, look, I think that you are going to move. You got the World and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you're moving. And this person is seeing quite a lot of truth coming into. Yeah, so it's definitely more than just for their healing. But yeah, I think that it will help their healing, actually. But don't do it if that was the only reason. Do it for things, for yourself. And, obviously, love is a great reason to move. And all of that is great. But I just don't want you to do something unless you have the right reasons to do it for yourself. But yeah, it looks like you're moving, right? You're already going to do it. So... and it's going to be good. The World is a great card. It's a major arcana, and it represents a whole new beginning, a new cycle that's very unique. You're going to do this move coming from a place of balance where your chakras are aligned and you are really going to be feeling it within your own power. That's what this card represents, okay? So this is good. This looks really good for you. All right. We have, I don't see, let me see. All right, Natalie, Dana, Jai, Tinky, Jody. Natalie, Dana, Jai, Tinky, Jody. I need to... All right, Natalie. Guys, I gotta take you with me to get some water. I'm sorry. While Natalie throws her question up, I need to get a water break, so bear with me. Seeing lots of synchronicity and oh, so you're awake. You're awake, Natalie. Congratulations. Having dreams every night. Does Spirit have any messages about my marriage? Will my husband and I have a shot at working through and staying together? Wow. Yeah, let's check in on that. What's going on with that marriage since she's awakened? So there's someone else though that there's like. Okay, I don't want to put your business out there. So there's more going on than just you and your husband in this, right? What's coming in my love life? Yes, Natalie. So the signs and synchronicities you're seeing aren't about your husband, are they? That's the concern. But let's see what's going on. Did you ever cleanse yourself? Guys, if you need to cleanse yourself, cleanse yourself. Dreams are all about him. What's coming for Natalie in her marriage? Where she needs to be? What's the guidance? What's happening? The problem in your marriage right now is that someone is in a really low, resentful energy, and it's not you. You're coming through as the High Priestess, so you're all over here awakened, and somebody else is coming out as the Page of Swords. Oh, man. You've got to, because this other person in your marriage is like, Page of Swords is not a good energy. This is someone who is really resentful about some things, right? This can't work. Natalie, unfortunately, this can't work. Does this look like a couple to you guys? You've got one person who's so evolved and like spiritual and connected to source, and the other person's going in the opposite direction, and they're in a low, immature, resentful vibration. That's not going to work. And they're wanting to offer love to someone else. At least, and they're not even that mature with the other person they want to offer love to, Natalie. That person, but they're coming through as the Knight of Cups for that person. So they're a little more mature in that relationship when it comes to offering love. I'm so sorry. I hate having to give bad news like this, but this is no bueno. This is no bueno. But you are coming through great. Like, I mean, on the bright side, you're coming through as the high priestess. So you're woke and you're getting all of this growth and this spiritual newness in your life. Take advantage of it. You know, go get your life and find your happiness. That's what you need to do. You are not, just because you're connected and you've had this spiritual awakening and you're in balance now, don't take that as a sign that you need to be anybody's martyr. This person is not appreciating anything. And I don't know why they're coming in and out, except the little bit that I can see here, which is there's someone else that they're willing and wanting to offer love to. And then when it comes to you, they're coming through as a really low vibrational person who's very, very angry and resentful. So I don't think this is going to work out the way you want it to, at least not unless they awaken and really change their energy towards you. Maybe counseling, if you guys are really sure you need to try to make this work. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a counselor, but in the cards I can see it's not a good connection right now. Yeah, sorry guys, we're wrapping it up at this point. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. We are wrapping it up at this point. I think so too, Natalie. I mean, I don't like to just say that to somebody that I don't even really know, but if those cards that just flew out of my hands, if those cards resonated for you the way they felt for me and it makes sense to you, then you probably do, because you can't manage a situation where somebody feels that way towards you, you know? I'm going to move on to Dana. Sorry about that, Natalie. I'm sorry you're going through that, sweetheart. Yeah, I wish you the best. I really do. I wish you the best and a lot of happiness. And where you're at spiritually, you're going to find a lot of happiness in your life. And remember, this is the divine feminine and the twin journey. So you're coming through as the divine feminine, fully evolved. That means that you could be on a twin journey and about to have the divine masculine come into your life and sweep you off your feet and have a beautiful life. Who knows? I'm not saying that's what's happening, but that's certainly, there's a potential there. When I see the high priestess, the type of readings that I do, when I see the high priestess, spirit knows what they're telling me. And it's about a big time twin journey and you being like woke and on your path. So you're doing great. Do what you got to do. Yeah, guys, send Natalie a lot of love and healing energy, please. Right, Dana, let's do yours first. Oh, we'll do both. Let's do yours and then we'll do Monica. And so we're going to do Dana, Monica, Jai, and Tinky. And I think Jody. And then that's calling it a night, guys. For tonight, it's going to be too late for donations, Leak, but I'll be back tomorrow night with Jai. If you want to get double your money, Jai and I are going to be on together doing intuitive hits. So come into her channel, Channel for Grace. I would subscribe to her channel. It's Channel for Grace. She's in here now. Throw some emojis up, Jai. There, yeah. And subscribe to Jai's channel. She's very intuitive, very amazing. And she and I have really good effect together in offering guidance. R.A. says, Ray, what about me? I don't think you were on the list, were you? We're not taking any new donations for tonight, guys. I appreciate if you want to make a love donation, by all means, I am receptive to that, but we're not taking any new questions tonight if you're not already on the list. Okay, so I'm waiting on a question from Dana. Yeah, Natalie, you're going to be just fine. It's not you that I'm worried about in this connection, as long as you don't let yourself be victimized in it. The thing that concerns me in a connection like that is that you could get to a point where you're being victimized, because someone in that low of a vibration where you're in that high of a vibration, they're just going to be an energy vampire and suck your energy dry. You cannot let yourself, you've got to, when you're in this kind of energy, by God, you better protect that energy. Okay, you better be putting out an energetic bubble of light and protecting this energy from this very person who lives under your roof. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset any spouses here, but whoever is coming through like this energy, you need to protect yourself from that. There it is, I'm sorry. Okay, you just want a general, Dana? What guidance do you have for Dana from Spirit? Guys, what guidance can you deliver to me for Dana from Spirit? Okay. So Dana, whatever you're going through right now in your life that has you feeling stuck or stagnant, you need to step into your role in this. I think I'm getting the feeling that you're going through something with somebody in your life that you're feeling stuck, stagnant, and you're feeling like someone has held you down a little bit or kept you from rising up. But they're not doing that to you anymore. If it was your father in some way, and I'm not saying you have a bad dad, he may be very loving. Whatever, there's some influence in your life that you feel has kind of held you down. Can you guys hear me? Guys, can you hear me okay? It says I'm cutting out. Can everybody hear me? Okay. There's some energy that you feel has held you down in life. Could be a family member, could be a partner, but you're coming through here as being in a self-imposed prison with the Eight of Swords. And that means you're doing this to yourself at this point. Whoever did this to you when you were growing up or when you were in your formative years, whoever helped you develop a mindset that maybe has kept you in that place a little bit, maybe afraid to take a leap of faith or afraid to go for that brass ring that you want to go for, they're not the ones holding you back anymore. You can't blame them anymore. You have to take responsibility for what your role is in not achieving your dreams at this point in time. At this point in time, the only one stopping you is you. And that's not bad news, that's good news, right? That means that you can get yourself out of this feeling and into something really good, because you've got the Four of Wands here. That's that little portal, that little place where love blossoms. That's that place where love blossoms. That's that place where happiness exists. See the sun card here? The sun is there. Happiness exists. There's a place here that you can come into when you free yourself, when you cut yourself loose from this rope that you have yourself tied up in. Somebody may have helped tie you up, right? But at this point, nobody's standing there holding you hostage. So that's the guidance for you. You've got a really good future to step into, okay? You've got to take your power back. Who was next? It was Monica. Was it Monica, Dana? You had one for Monica as well. Was Monica's also a general? Yeah, guys, check us out tomorrow night at 9. Cool. Yeah, don't. And if there's anything that is keeping you there, that has put you there, it doesn't mean you're blaming anyone. Maybe that's not the message. It's just know that there's nothing stopping you but you. You can overcome this feeling of being stuck, and you've got a bright future. There may be someone to blame that helped you get to that point, but you're not stuck anymore if you choose not to be. I don't understand that message. You're welcome, Dana. Is Monica here, Dana, or did Monica want a general read as well? Can we talk about her situations with some guy? That's interesting, Natalie. Monica, what is Monica's situation? Do you want me to just ask? Wait, yeah, Dana, are you asking the question for Monica? I'm confused. Whoever is asking the question for Monica, throw it up there. It's about some guy, that's fine. Will the real Monica please stand up? You're welcome. Monica. Monica? Just a love reading for Monica. General, but about love. What guidance do you have for Monica in the love department, Spirit? What does Monica need to know? Is that a third party or is that... Yeah. So Monica's at a point where love is ready to come in for her. But the best thing Monica you can do to sort of prepare yourself and to open the door for that is practicing gratitude and a lot of grounding, centering. With the Three of Cups and then the Ace of Cups, that's the order they came out in. It's now a time to sort of spend time with your friends and, you know, sort of be grateful and free. Just spend a lot of time being thankful for all of the I'm getting tongue-tied, all of the blessings you already have in your life. And the more you can focus on the blessings that you already have in your life, Monica, that's going to lead to this new beginning here. And that's love. That's the guidance came out really clear. You said about love. So yeah, that's okay. So she's not here. That's your gift to her. So yeah, Monica, go hang out with Dana, whoever your friends. Be grateful. Spend time really being grateful for this time in your life where you're at right now in this moment, and allow this new gift of love to come in, because it's going to flow in when you least expect it and when you're not looking for it. So don't look for it. Just be happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay, that leaves Jai. Next, Jai Gobind Kaur. Is it Kaur? How do you say your last? Kaur. Kaur? I don't even know how to say your last name, Jai. But I know how to say it soon. It's going to be Stout. I have Pluto transitioning my 8th house of death. Ooh, this Sunday we have to put Leo. Jai, I'm so sorry about that. I'm telling you guys, when Bentley dies, y'all better check up on me. It's going to be a problem. Like, I don't know. I'll probably jump in the grave with him. You seen those, like, old spirituals where the people throw themselves in the grave with their loved one? That's what I'll do when my dog dies. I will throw myself in. And I'm not being funny. I'm not playing. I am so sorry too, Jai. It's hurting me. What guidance do you have for Jai going through this difficult transition? You know, I'm going to say this right now. King of Pentacles. Leo's the King of Pentacles. So he's your earth doggy. He's your earth friend. Let me just say this really quickly. When I found those baby squirrels back in September, I had a really tough birthday this past year, guys, and some weird stuff was happening. And one of the many weird things that happened to get me through my time while I was all alone on this twin journey was I kept finding baby squirrels in my driveway. They were falling out of a nest or something, and like day after day, I kept finding baby squirrels. Well, one of them lived, and another one actually died right on my chest. I don't know exactly what the clear message was about all of that was happening, and the life and death of it all, and how one day someone can be here and the next day they can be gone, and acceptance. But I know when that baby squirrel was dying, it was just too dehydrated when I found it. It was too late for that one. And as it was dying on my chest, I felt so helpless. But I knew there was one thing and one thing only that I could do. And this is sort of what you can do, Jai, for the rest of Leo's time, is just know, and I know this with your dog, just know that animal is going to leave this body that it's in on this planet so loved. And that's all we can really hope for, that when someone leaves, we can send them feeling so much love from us. And I just made sure that little baby squirrel left you know, it's 2 days or 2 weeks or however long it was here on this planet, that it left feeling a love vibration. I mean, I'm telling you, I probably overwhelmed. That squirrel was like this big. I overwhelmed that little baby squirrel's body with so much love from my heart chakra. It probably went soaring away from this planet to some other dimension and did something really cool in some other body. I don't know what it did, but just send Leo out, you know, with nothing but, I mean, I feel the love just talking about it, because I know how much I love my dog, and I know how much I loved that baby squirrel in the like 2 hours that I knew it. Just send Leo out with so much love, and know that that's all we can really do at the end of the day, right? That's the best we can do in situations like that. He's your earth buddy. I'm sorry, Jai. All right, let's move on to Tinky. Yeah, big hugs for Jai, guys. Let's send her and Leo a lot of love, and let's send Leo out from this cool journey that he's ascending on. Obviously, he's ascending. His dog journey is ending, and he's going to do something really cool, and we welcome him back the next time. Thanks for being Jai's friend, Leo. Will my Leo be returning soon? You're welcome, Jai. I'm so sorry about that. Focus on all the great times, you know. Will my Leo be returning soon? Reconciliation. Either I keep seeing signs from the universe in weird dreams, or I'm imagining things. Doubt you're imagining things. Yes, Leo. Dogs are the best. I'm gonna give my dog a big hug after this. Yeah, okay, so Wheel of Fortune. One more. They are returning, but it's gonna require you to have a lot of faith. The Eight of Cups in this position is an interesting card to me, with the Wheel of Fortune beside it too. This period of time leading up to their return is important in your life. You're dealing with a lot of healing of your childhood traumas and other things, and you've got to have the faith of a child here. A lot of times the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something. In this case, it's about you choosing. You've made a choice to wait for your Leo. You've made a choice to sit here. Instead of walking away from these 8 cups, you're choosing to sit here and stare at those cups and have faith in that shooting star, like wishing upon a star for this person. You're having the faith of a child that believes in Santa Claus in order for this to happen. And that's what the universe is requiring of you. That's the test you're going through right now. Do you have the faith of a child in the universe right now that this is going to work out? Because it can and it will, but you have to have that kind of faith for it to happen. I did this. I did that. It does happen. So that's the answer. Who's next? Sorry, I'm so sad right now. Tinky, yeah, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. The last one is Jody. Thank you, Joan, for all of your help, my dear friend. You are awesome. Guys, I'm so tired. Jody, what's your question? It'll be good, I promise. We're gonna end this thing up on a good note, one way or the other. Even though I'm tired, we're gonna end it up with a good one. Thank you. Can you post it again, Jody? If I have to scroll up too far, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, I don't see it. Sorry, I'm not scrolling. I'm too tired. I've been shuffling all night. Can you just post it again, please? 3 up, J. 3? Wait. This is the last one, right? Thank you, Danny, so much. Aries, he's Pisces, just wondering how he's feeling about me. Danny, you are awesome. Danny's the man. Danny's got a free reading coming his way. Just wondering how he's feeling about me cutting him out. I'm done with his games. Okay. What's going on with this Pisces in Jody's life? Whoa. Okay, so you gotta listen. This is the thing. Jody, here's what's going on. there's a really strong connection between you two, so much so that I would say, look, you got the Hierophant. You need to, you don't need to worry about them though. They're not gonna, this person is definitely here for a while, and there's a new beginning on the horizon. And not only that, they're coming out as the King of Pentacles, and then you've got the Three of Cups. So your frustration is definitely, because I'm looking at bottom of the deck, is the Page of Swords. Your frustration is well-founded. The way you're feeling is justified. Doesn't mean you need to stay in that vibration though. Just because you're justified in feeling a certain way doesn't mean it's good for you to stay in that vibration, right? So are you justified in being a little irritated? Yes. Is it gonna help you? No, it's not gonna serve you. Focus on gratitude. Focus on the things in your life where your cup overflows. And while you start focusing more on those things, that's going to lead. This is a spiritual union. Oh, you're definitely psychically. This is a spiritual union. You guys are like spouses spiritually, maybe twins. I don't know. But I mean, this is a spiritual union, and there's a new beginning on the horizon here. And he's coming out as the King of Pentacles, Pisces or not. He's coming out as the King of Pentacles, which is a really good and stable energy. So there's good things coming. The only thing you can do, this is the only card that I see for you that's really guidance card. This is more descriptive cards about what's going on. This is a guidance card for you. And the guidance is focus on gratitude. Focus on the things you have to be grateful for in your life. I keep seeing those two cups flowing over with water. You have a lot of love in your life, not just him. You have a lot of love in your life. And if you're too focused on him, you're probably in some way unintentionally neglecting the people in your life that really love you too. So even though this connection with him may be amazing, don't forget all the other people in your life that really appreciate and love you very much, and make sure you're showing them the same appreciation. And the more you do that, things are going to flow really quickly with him to a really good place. Like before you know it, I can see that it's right there. It's on the cusp. So it's really going to happen quickly, and it's really going to be amazing. I'm not taking any new questions tonight. I've been on like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm ending it now for tonight. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you who donated, each and every one of you who just came in and supported. Moderators, Joni, thank you so much. Danny, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Nick, my brother, thank you for being here. Guys, put out some good energy for healing for Advent. And just thank you. I really appreciate all you guys. I love you too, Malia, so much. Keep in touch with me, my friend. And I will see you guys, if I don't see you, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night on Channel for Grace, and probably Friday. So thank you so much. Natalie, it's going to get better. Jai, thank you for being here. I'll see you, my friend, tomorrow night. I can't wait. Ah, Erica's here. I didn't even know you were here, Erica. Good to see you. Guys, have a great night.